This is Nissa Hayden. She's the McKinley Rose Garden Manager, and she's going to demonstrate how you use your gloves, clippers, and closed-toe shoes and start deadheading. She's deadheading into a small bucket. She's standing near one bush, focusing on that one bush, and locating all of the spent blooms, leaving intact the buds and the blossoms. She moves her bucket and she moves on to the next bush. Careful to clip under where there's 5 leaves on the stem. It can be any place from 6 to 8 inches. Roses are pretty forgiving, but always try to clip at an angle down under where the stem where there's 5 leaves. There's an example right there showing how to do that. She keeps moving, and again, focusing on one bush until it's done. Here she moves over to the other side, and she's going to demonstrate a different technique. This is working directly into one of the city's green plastic waste bins. They're located throughout the garden. And she puts it right in the middle of the garden, steps in, and then she works in a circle, deadheading as she goes. This is a beautiful Floribunda rose. It's just got a spray of roses, and she's careful to pull the entire spray with her hand and trim only the dead rose. The Floribunda spray blooms over time, so it may be a week or more, and the deadheader just wants to take out the roses that are dead, leaving the rest of the spray intact. Here's another example of a Floribunda. They bloom profusely, but you have to be careful only to clip out the dead roses until the entire spray is dead, and then the whole stem can be cut off. But she's careful working on these. Be careful when you're in the garden. You want to avoid doing any deadheading on the rose trees or the rose climbers. They have different requirements, and we have people specifically trained to do this. Here she's working on another tea rose that has big blossoms. You only want to clip these blossoms when they've started to wilt, turn brown or black, and their leaves are falling off. Other than that, leave the roses intact for the people in the garden to enjoy. At the end, all you need to do before you leave is empty your bin or your bucket into the city's waste trailer located in the driveway. Thank you so much for volunteering.